Okay, everybody, today we're making a snowman out of a 1 by 1 inch piece of basswood. Yeah, you'll need a drill to drill the hole for his mouth, or for the pipe and for the nose. Okay, yeah, let's do this. We'll start by cutting in, or making a mark at about right over halfway, like there. This will be his neck, or the separation of his body from his head. So we'll cut it in. On all corners. And we'll connect the cuts. Okay, next let's take off all the corners. Of the head, and then we'll round it so it's a sphere, or flattened sphere. Make sure you get all the sharp edges off. Okay, now the same thing on the bottom half. Okay, and I have made, you can make one like this that just stands up. Now, you might, if you just have it stand up, then you would want to put a flat bottom on it, but I made one like this. It's an ornament. You could do that too. I just put a little, not sure what you call that, screw with a loop on the end. I don't know. I put one of those things in, and then a hook. It's just an ornament. So yeah, if you just want to make it stand up, you could do this. But I'm gonna make it an ornament. So all around the bottom. Okay. I think that's good. Okay. Like that. Okay, we'll make the mouth. Here, make a flat edge. Flattish. Okay. Yeah. And then just cut in, straight in, and go across the mouth. Make little cuts on each side, like so. And cut the little triangle out like that. Make some shadow. And then cut up to the mouth. Okay, that's the mouth. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Okay, now I'm gonna drill a hole for the pipe. And you don't have to do the pipe. You could leave that out. And okay, for the pipe right here. And then I'll do one for the nose. I think that should be around there. Yeah. Okay, I'll drill those real quick and then come back. Okay, I drilled the 2 holes, and for the nose, I have this dowel. It's a little too big. It's a little too big for the hole. I'll just cut it down a little bit. And you could also just take something like this and then cut a piece and then make it into a dowel. That's what we'll do with the pipe, but oh my God. I'll cut this down. We'll see if it fits. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll cut it off. Okay. So put the nose in. Make sure it's not a super sharp point. You might want to cut against a board or something. Like that. Okay. There we go. And now we'll make one for, we'll cut this down again for the pipe. Let's see if that'll fit. Nope. Like that. And I drilled the hole so the pipe would be kind of like coming out and down. If you can see that, I'm not sure if you can see that. but yeah. And then for the pipe, I'll just cut a piece of this down the grain so it just comes off. And then cut it into a circle. Okay, here's a little piece. So I'll drill a hole into it, and then I'll cut the stick and put it on the stick. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. It's probably too long. Here, let's try. Cut it again. I might make it a little smaller. See if it fits. There we go. And so I'll super glue the nose and then the pipe in, paint it, and then, like I said, I'm gonna put a hook in it, and then I'll hang it. Yeah, it'll be a ornament. I made a few of them. Okay. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.